What's up, fellow adult collectors? Welcome to Civilian Collectibles. Today, I'm going to be continuing my series of top 10s from the year 2010 to 2019, and in this video, I'll be focused on the Marvel Legends series. If you've been following my channel for a while, then you know that most of my collection is based on live-action characters. However, if this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Seville, and here, I like to discuss action figures and other collectibles based on my favorite movies, TV shows, and video games. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will go ahead and admit that most of this list is from more recent years, just because of how much Hasbro has improved in that time frame. With all that said though, here is my top 10 favorite MCU Marvel Legends from the years 2010 to 2019. Starting my list off at number 10 is the Vulture Build-A-Figure from Spider-Man Homecoming. I know some collectors tend to separate Build-A-Figures from single pack figures, but to me, at the end of the day, it's still just one figure, so I'm mixing the two. I really ended up liking this figure a lot more than I expected to because of the wingspan. Granted, the primary body of this figure wasn't all that great, and I do think that the lack of a Michael Keaton head is a missed opportunity, but man, these wings are gorgeous. My review of this figure was actually one of the first videos I ever made for this channel, but if you haven't watched it yet, please don't, it was horrible. With that said, moving on to number 9 is the Cull Obsidian Build-A-Figure. I definitely prefer when a Build-A-Figure is larger and more massive than the main lines, and Cull Obsidian from Avengers Infinity War definitely fits that description. His overall sculpt and paint detail was highly impressive. Coming in at number 8 is Hela from Thor Ragnarok. This figure is the one that was repackaged in the 80th anniversary series. She got a brand new paint job along with some new accessories, including the hand-grabbing Thor's hammer, plus 2 new head sculpts, making it well worth the upgrade. Moving on to number 7, you might call it incredible, because it's the Hulk, based on his appearance in Avengers Age of Ultron. This figure is the one that was part of the MCU 10th anniversary line that was packed with Hulkbuster. This particular version had some added paints around the face and necklines to show that he was more raged out and being controlled by the Scarlet Witch. In my opinion, aside from the control aspect, a raged out Hulk is the best kind of Hulk. Next up, at number 6, is Korg, once again from Thor Ragnarok. Korg is another piece of the Marvel 80th anniversary line and was well worth the premium price. The stone-looking sculpt detail on this figure is astounding. In fact, it's one of the best looking figures I own, not just in Marvel. Starting off the top 5 is the Mad Titan himself, Thanos. This figure goes back to being in the 10th anniversary line and was included in the 3-pack with Doctor Strange and Iron Man. This pack was released not all that much longer after the original Build-A-Figure wave had come out. In fact, in a lot of cases you can see both versions of this figure on store shelves at the same time. But this one featured a new paint job, 2 new head sculpts, and an open glove version of the Infinity Gauntlet. Personally, I was highly disappointed about the inaccuracies of the armored version of Thanos, so for me, this is still my favorite one. If you've seen my top 10 of 2019 list, then you know that number 4 is definitely worthy of being on this list. In my opinion, this Walmart exclusive Captain America, based on the final battle of Avengers Endgame, is the best Captain America figure ever made. Just everything about it. The details, the Chris Evans head sculpt, the paint job, everything was just done beautifully. Coming in at number 3 is Scarlet Witch, based on Avengers Infinity War. She is another example of a simple repaint, making the figure look so much better. As far as I can remember, this was actually one of the final Toys R Us exclusive figures in the United States. She came in a 2-pack with Vision. Next up, coming in at number 2, is Iron Man, based on his appearance in Avengers Endgame. I really liked this design for the armor because it actually goes back and pays homage to the original first appearance of Iron Man in the comics. Even beyond that, the whole figure is just really detailed and looks great. Much like Captain America, Iron Man is going out with a bang. And now, coming in at number 1 is the Iron Spider figure from Avengers Infinity War. This figure was another premium upgrade during the 80th anniversary series, and was once again well worth it. Primarily because unlike the original release for this figure, it actually has the additional spider legs coming off of his back. On top of that, the arms were updated to have the gold gauntlets, plus it also gave us the unmasked Tom Holland head. So there you have it. my top 10 MCU figures from 2010 to 2019. What do you guys think? Would you add anything to the list or take anything away? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video,
Get over here!
and subscribe to Civilian Collectibles.